The rematch that fans had been waiting for was finally here. Charles do Bronx Oliveira and Michael Chandler were stepping into the cage once again, and the energy inside the arena was electric. Their first fight had been explosive, full of wild moments and pure action, and this second battle promised even more. Everyone watching knew this was going to be a war. As both fighters made their way to the octagon, the crowd roared with excitement. Oliveira walked in calm and focused, wearing his yellow shorts and that familiar intense expression. He looked like a man on a mission. On the other side, Chandler bounced with energy, his muscles tight with adrenaline, shouting and pointing to the crowd, clearly pumped for what was about to go down. He had something to prove. He wanted payback. When the bell rang for round 1, they wasted no time. Chandler came out fast, throwing heavy punches right from the start. He landed a strong right hand early that got Oliveira's attention. But Oliveira didn't panic. He stayed cool, kept his hands up, and fired back with a crisp jab. Both men were swinging hard, testing each other's power and speed right away. Chandler kept pressing forward using his aggressive style. He threw a quick combination and followed it with a hard shot to the body. Oliveira slid back, staying just out of reach, then landed a clean counter right down the middle. It was sharp, and it made Chandler back off for a second. Oliveira started mixing in his kicks, aiming low and high. He threw a front kick to the body, then a sneaky left kick to Chandler's head that barely missed. Chandler smiled and kept coming forward. He loves chaos and kept trying to turn the fight into a brawl. Then Chandler connected with another big right hand that pushed Oliveira back. For a moment, the crowd rose to their feet. Chandler smelled blood and charged in, throwing wild hooks. Oliveira stayed calm under pressure and grabbed Chandler in a clinch, slowing him down with knees to the body. Then, with perfect timing, he tripped Chandler and took him to the ground. Now the fight was in Oliveira's world. His Brazilian jiu-jitsu is legendary, and he quickly moved into a dominant position. Chandler did everything he could to escape, rolling and scrambling, trying to stay out of danger. But Oliveira was one step ahead. He tried to take Chandler's back, then slid into mount, keeping the pressure on. Chandler showed toughness by surviving, using all his strength to get back to his feet. The round ended with both fighters bloodied and breathing hard, but neither willing to take a step back. Round 2 started, and you could see the pace of the first round had already taken a toll. Chandler was still moving, but his arms were a little slower. Oliveira, on the other hand, looked fresh. He started to take control, using his jab and kicks to keep Chandler at a distance. Chandler rushed in again, but Oliveira saw it coming. He slipped the punch and landed a smooth 1-2 combo right on the chin. Chandler's legs buckled slightly, and Oliveira moved in fast. He began walking Chandler down, picking his shots. He landed a strong body kick that echoed through the arena, then followed it with a clean right hand. Chandler tried to circle away, but Oliveira cut him off with a spinning kick to the ribs. Chandler winced and covered up. Oliveira knew this was the moment. He poured on the pressure, landing sharp punches and elbows. Then he caught Chandler with a perfect right hand down the middle that dropped him to one knee. Oliveira didn't. Wait! He rushed forward, unloading with hammer fists and elbows. Chandler tried to grab Oliveira's leg to stop the attack, but that gave Oliveira the opening he needed. In one quick motion, Oliveira wrapped his arms around Chandler's neck and jumped into a guillotine choke. The crowd went absolutely wild. Chandler fought with everything he had, trying to escape, but Oliveira had it locked in tight. Seconds later, Chandler tapped. It was over. Charles Oliveira had done it again. Another finish. Another highlight moment in a career full of them. He stood up, arms raised, soaking in the cheers from the crowd. The arena was shaking with noise. Fans knew they had just witnessed something special. The replay showed the beauty of Oliveira's game, calm under fire, smart with his counters, and deadly with his submissions. He didn't rush anything. He waited for the right time, then struck with precision. This wasn't just a win. It was a message to the entire lightweight division. Oliveira was back, and he was better than ever. In his post-fight interview, Oliveira thanked his team and his fans. He spoke with emotion, saying he had trained harder than ever for this fight. He respected Chandler and knew he was dangerous, but he believed in his skills and stayed focused. He talked about how important this win was for him, how it showed that he's still one of the best in the world. Chandler, even in defeat, showed heart. He came out swinging, gave everything he had, and never stopped fighting. That's why fans respect him so much. He's a warrior who never quits, no matter what. After the fight, he congratulated Oliveira and promised to come back stronger. This wasn't the end for Chandler. It was just another test in a career full of battles. Social media blew up with reactions. Everyone was talking about Oliveira's performance. Clips of the final choke, the punch that dropped Chandler, and Oliveira's calm smile were everywhere. Analysts praised his fight IQ, his patience, and his killer instinct. Fans around the world were reminded why Oliveira is one of the most exciting fighters in the UFC. This rematch had everything: big punches, high-level grappling, crazy scrambles, and a dramatic finish. It was the kind of fight that keeps fans on the edge of their seats, from the first punch to the final tap. And in the middle of it all, Charles Oliveira shined the brightest. He now has more finishes than any fighter in UFC history. His striking has improved, his grappling remains elite, and his confidence is sky-high. He's a problem for anyone at 155 pounds. Whether it's a title fight or a big-name showdown, fans can't wait to see what's next for him. For Chandler, there are still big fights ahead. He's a fan favorite who always puts on a show. Win or lose, he makes every fight exciting. And even though he came up short, his performance reminded everyone why he belongs at the top. As Oliveira left the octagon smiling and waving to the crowd, there was a feeling in the air that this was just the beginning of another big run. He had made his statement. He had shown the world that he's not done chasing gold. The story of Charles Oliveira continues, and if this fight was any sign, the best chapters might still be ahead. UFC 317 will be remembered as the night Oliveira reminded everyone just how good he really is. The night he came back, fought like a champion, and finished one of the toughest guys in the game. No one left disappointed. It was the kind of fight you watch again and again just to feel the thrill one more time. And now fans everywhere are asking the same question: who's next for BRONXS? Whoever it is, they better be ready, because Charles Oliveira is on fire. And when he steps into that cage, you know something unforgettable is about to happen.